do we have now? We now know with peer-reviewed study that bees are testing with 70 times more aluminum in their system than what it takes to cause Alzheimer's or dementia in a human being. It's a wonder any of them are alive. 70 times more. And this is important as well. When you have somebody from some agency who's paid to lie, who tells you it's normal to have aluminum everywhere because it's a very abundant element. That is a lie of inaccuracy. Aluminum is very abundant in the environment, yes, but it does not exist in the environment in free form. It doesn't exist in free form. It must be mined and refined and sprayed for it to be scattered everywhere in the environment, and that's exactly what's happening. It's not just the bees that are dying. Every single one of us is being contaminated. These are materials.
We've been told to burn a perfectly healthy, strong hive. Look at that. Beautiful hives. They're even starting to create new queens in these hives. So everything's going well with this beehive. We've been told to burn healthy, strong hives because Marco Gonzalez from MPI is telling us that this site is abandoned. Actually, I think he just wants the bee site for himself. Have no disease. Look at him. Look at him. Look at how strong and healthy these bees are. No disease. Nothing. These are perfectly strong hives. Last week, my staff told me to actually start bringing boxes here. So I got told to bring boxes here, and I got an email from Marco Gonzalez to burn the beehives because they were abandoned. I can tell you right now, look at here, look here, brand new treatment, perfect, healthy treatment. If you're a beekeeper, you'll know that that's actually perfectly healthy treatment. And this has been recently worked. When I mean by recent, I mean weeks ago. Even an AP2 officer actually told me, actually this site is a perfectly healthy site and it's great, ready for split.
The Russians are fighting the Khazarian mafia in their homeland. They're cutting the head off the snake of the group that has been destroying this planet for generations.
What does that have to do with Australia today, here and now?
Because they control this country like they control everywhere else, and the Russians, along with many other nations and many other militaries, are actually fighting a subterranean war to exterminate vermin from the planet. Mandates and COVID are just one part of a larger scheme to depopulate the planet. We have been robbed, we have been raped, we have been killed for generations. And the mandate, directed by the government and enforced by the police and provided for by the big pharma, have been exterminating the people. It's all part of the same plan.
Many of your former colleagues, previously of the Ozcons and many others, don't share the same views that you're speaking about today. In fact, they decry them and condemn them. Does that make you think twice about the path that you're on?
No, if they could read and write, put their heads out of their backsides, they would see for themselves. As we have said from the very beginning, do your own research, folks. As I've said many times, don't trust me, make up.
An insider from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has broken their silence, revealing the details of a multi-year chemtrails operation designed to slowly but surely sterilise the public. An operation that targets fertility, libido and reproductive health. What started as a weather modification trial has turned into something else entirely. A mass-scale sterilisation drive. Now, as 2025 draws to a close, the Gates Foundation isn't apologising, they're celebrating. Their own data says population collapse is underway, and they're on schedule for 2030. A world where having children is biologically harder, economically ruinous, and permitted only with state approval. When did you first notice? When did it click that they weren't telling you the truth about what's happening above us? That the skies you grew up under no longer exist? If you live close to a dense population centre in North America, your moment probably came overhead. You looked up and saw planes flying patterns that made no sense, crisscrossing, looping back, laying grids across the sky that didn't match any commercial route map or military exercise. Not point-to-point travel, not takeoffs or landings, deliberate paths, repeated day after day. And when you tried to reconcile what you were seeing with what you were being told, that it was normal, accidental and just condensation, the explanation collapsed under its own weight. The global elites have you locked in their sights.